All right, guys, I'm back. It's been a long little break, but I'm finally back to review the 2018 Trick or Treat Studios Halloween Michael Myers mask. I know I'm very late to the party, but sometimes it's good to be late. There was a few times I was going to review this, and just so many videos being posted, and I watched a lot of them. A lot of them are really good. Most people have the same complaints about this mask, but that being said, I wanted to kind of wait till I really wanted to wait until I got the Halloween movie on Blu-ray for 4K or digital. And luckily for all of us fans of Halloween or the Halloween 2018 movie, did get released a few days ago on digital, which I am actually watching right now. And I have this paused here for a couple of reasons. One, I just want to kind of show the difference in the screen mask and the Trick or Treat Studios mask that I received. I'm probably in the minority of this particular group of Halloween fans that actually, I kind of like this mask. I know that it's not screen accurate, but there's just something about it with the paint apps under certain lighting that I do actually really dig. And I've seen some amazing rehauls. And I think the rehauls are fantastic. They actually, some of the rehauls look better than the mask in the movie, in my opinion. They just get certain details. They just look a little better. But I got this one in the mail, and I pre-ordered it, of course. And God, like, it was such a fiasco to get this mask. It was popping up at Party Cities early, and I went to Party City, and I actually spoke with a representative there who told me that the mask was pulled. And of course, I asked him. I made friends with some of the people there, and I asked them, what the deal was with this mask. And one of the reps was pretty cool, and they told me that it was pulled due to some type of material used in the mask that was considered hazardous. Now, that sounds to me like a load of bullshit, but I don't know. They probably had to tell them something to pull these masks out, and I don't know if it was true. I really don't. Part of me really thinks it's a bunch of bullshit, but I don't know. But that's what the representative told me. And she could have been putting me on, but who knows? I just wanted to share that because it was some information that I did receive from a Party City executive there that mentioned that. Like I said, it could have just been bullshit, but who knows? Okay, so let's just look at the mask real quick. Now, I don't have my big ass light on. I'm in my new man cave actually. So this is just kind of a standard light, and I didn't want to use the flash just yet. Because I wanted to kind of get it under this particular lighting. I am going to come back. I'm going to use the flash on my iPhone just to show you what it looks like. And look, the whole thing with any Michael Myers mask, or usually any mask in general, is that it always looks creepier under certain lighting. And when you use like an iPhone or an Android or any kind of smartphone camera, and it's not usually the best quality. If you have the flash, it just kind of messes with what the mask looks like. And look, some people actually like it when they see it in pretty bright lights, because it kind of shows like this is what the mask looks like. However, for the movies, it's always for especially the Halloween movies, they use it for darker scenes. Now, of course, this new 2018 movie, which this video is going to run a little longer than my usual videos because I am going to do a review of Halloween 2018 as well. It's not going to be a spoiler review. I'm going to save a video for that much later, just because I know some people probably haven't seen it yet, and since it's hit digital, I think more people are going to see it, so I'll probably feel a little more comfortable, doing a spoiler review then, just because I hate spoilers, man. I hate when people ruin movies. So anyway, let's get back to the mask here. It's just, I know the paint apps aren't that great, but I just really like this mask. I don't know. As soon as I got it, I really didn't have a problem with the mask. And I know some people do, and that's fine. That's their opinion. You know, I completely understand people's problems with this mask. It's just me personally, I just kind of dig it. And I was going to get it overhauled, and I still might pick up an extra one and get it overhauled to kind of show the difference and more of a side-by-side comparison. And it's just, you know, it's just too, I know it's too dirty compared to the mask, but just take a look at this right here. You know, it's close. I mean, it's the same sculpt mask it's from the screen used mold. Okay, so it's supposed to be pretty dead on. Now, of course, the hair is much nicer in the screen used than this one. However, for Trick or Treat Studios, this is some of the better hair that I've ever received on a mask. So I don't know what they switched to, but I actually really like the hair. And that's, like I said, normally that's complete opposite for Trick or Treat Studios. The first thing that I tell people, you know, is the hair usually sucks. This hair really isn't bad. It's actually pretty good right out the box. And I think it looks pretty good. I mean, I guess because I'm seeing more and more people get their masks overhauled, it's kind of cool to see it look like this. But I can see right here. I mean, yeah, like I said, I understand people's aggravations with this mask, but look, for the price point, I mean, you can't really beat it. I mean, look, Trick or Treat Studios, the promotional shots always look really good, and the mask never looks like it does in the promo shots, ever. Okay, never ever looks like it does in the promo. So, you know, it's a little bit of false advertising, I guess, but at the same time, you know, I just really kind of dig this, their mask, because they have such a good foundation to work on, and it's real easy to just get your masks overhauled by some really good artists out there who happen to, you know, do some incredible work with the overhauls. I have my, let's see, Curse of Michael Myers mask back there, which I am definitely going to be getting a, what does he call it? A cursed mask, I think, from Terry over at Cemetery Gates, because that H6 looks amazing. So I'm just going to start the movie up a little bit here. I don't want to get in too much trouble there, but okay. So let's just kind of take a look here. No, my NECA figure just took a nosedive. As you can see here, I mean, it is definitely different colors. You know, but look at the lines. I mean, it looks pretty damn good. That's up to the eye of the beholder, as they say. But, you know, I'm getting just a little more partial to this mask. I'm liking it how it is. So I might just kind of keep it just, you know, as is, and then maybe upgrade to another one and have that, of course, overhauled. And I don't know, the new 2018 mask has the damage there. I don't know about that one. That one might actually be a better candidate to have overhauled, in my opinion. But, you know, it's really not too bad. Let's change up the lighting a little bit, and I will go into a little review of Halloween 2018. Stay tuned, guys. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back again to show you the mask with my flash on, so you can kind of see a little more details in it. Well, it looks pretty good. Like I said, it's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst of Trick or Treat Studios at all, by a long shot. There's kind of the difference there. Like I said, I've seen some overhauls that look just like that, if not even better than that, and the rehauls are a little more refined, and you know, they look amazing. But I don't know, you know, like I said, I guess I've seen so many of those overhauls now. I'm just kind of digging the way this one looks. It just looks different. And it's starting to kind of grow on me more and more that I look at it under different lighting and everything. But it's definitely not, really doesn't look anything like the promotional photos that Trigger Treat Studios showed, unfortunately. I have my NECA Michael Myers right there, which looks amazing, except for his diaper, which I hate. I hate the way that they do those legs. There's the alternate head right here, as you can see. You can definitely make out the eyes in that one, which is kind of, let's see here, kind of strange, because his eyes are blue in that. I could have sworn that Dr. Loomis in Halloween said Michael had the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes, and those look like little angel eyes. But anyway, getting back onto this one, it looks like that head sculpt is much better. Okay, so my thoughts on Halloween 2018. Now, this is a non-spoiler review, so I'm not going to talk about any of the spoilers in the movie. I'm going to say this about it. I went and saw it with some coworkers, and when we all left the movie, we all pretty much had the same feeling about this movie, was that we weren't blown away by it. We didn't hate it, but we didn't love it, and I still stand by that. I don't hate this movie, but I don't love this movie. I think the first two acts are amazing. I think they really are good, and they bring Michael Myers back in just an amazing way. Okay, I think that the third act, beginning the third act, this movie goes off the rails in a bad way, and it does eventually correct the course. Okay, but the ending of the movie, not really a fan of, and I just I don't know. I watched this movie, twice, once in the theater and then once the other day, and I liked it more the second time I saw it, but I still feel like this movie's flawed, and I wish it wasn't, but I don't know. I think a lot of people had high expectations for this because of people who were involved in it, and I think there's a lot of good things on this movie. I think the music is incredible. I love the score, and I think it's one of John Carpenter's better scores. I think that him and I think it's Daniel Davies and Cody Carpenter, they actually really did some good work on this movie. And it wasn't just like a carbon copy of Halloween score. They actually did some new things in this, and some really cool things. I think James Jude Courtney is probably the best Michael Myers in the series. I think when I watched him before he put the mask on, I think that's what kind of sold me on his Michael Myers, because he did a lot of walking around in this before he gets the mask back, and I think that the way he portrays Michael Myers is pretty damn awesome. I think he's a creepy Michael Myers. I think he's an aggressive Michael Myers. I think that the shape is back in this movie, and that's what I really dig about it. It's hard to really compete with the first movie. It's Michael Myers, but I think that he's awesome, and he's the main reason why I really want them to do another Halloween movie, which I know that they will, based on Blumhouse's history and based on a few things that has been said recently about a sequel being made. So and also based on the fact this movie made a bunch of money, they're definitely going to come back for another one. So I guess we need to get ready for that, because that will happen. But I think that the direction, he made some pretty bad choices in this movie. And when a director also writes a movie, I think that he should know better. Like I said, beginning of the third act, it's pretty unforgivable in my opinion on what they do. I mean, it's almost borderline Rob Zombie Halloween 2 territory. I mean, really. And I just didn't dig that. And I'm a fan of Rob Zombie. I like his music, and I really like his non-Halloween movies. His Halloween movies, I just don't really care for. I find that they're just lackluster, and it's like he was just on autopilot. He was definitely on autopilot for Halloween, and I think Halloween 2, he kind of did his own thing. He almost made a Rob Zombie movie, and he forgot at the last minute, oh yeah, I'm doing a franchise here. I gotta I gotta put certain beats in this movie. Anyway, we're not talking about Rob Zombie. We're talking about Halloween 2018. I think that the movie overall was good. I just, like I said, don't like certain things about it. I think that they made some mistakes, but overall, look, it's not a bad movie. Like I said, I don't hate this movie. I would put this movie on and watch this around Halloween and be okay with it. I hold this one probably. I would say it's probably it's definitely. If I would rank these movies, I would definitely watch Halloween 2 before I'd watch this one. But I would watch this one before I'd watch H2O, and I actually like H2O. I just don't like what they did with the mask in that movie. So I would hold that up there. I don't think it's the best Halloween sequel. I still think that's Halloween 2. I think Halloween 2 is probably the best Halloween sequel. But I like what they did with this. I think that overall, like I said, it's a decent movie. It's worth checking out. I'll do a more in-depth review at a later date. I just want to wait for, once this is on Blu-ray and 4K, and I don't know, a lot of people just don't do digital or wait for the physical copies or not, but I just hate spoiling stuff because I know a lot of people like my videos, and I really don't want to let anything out on this on any spoilers. But I will say it's definitely worth checking out. I think it's a pretty decent movie. Michael Myers is awesome in it, and it definitely has a great feel to it. Like I said, the first 2 acts are incredible, but you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll know when the third act begins, because something's going to happen that you are going to say, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck is this shit? And you're going to get mad. Or you might actually like it. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe there's people out there that will see it and say, oh my god, the third act is amazing. I can't believe they went this way with this. I can't believe they did this. They had the balls to do this. You guys might like it. Wasn't my cup of tea. But anyway, I just want to show a couple more shots here. And this video's kind of run a little longer, but I did want to let my opinion out on Halloween 2018. Look at that stuff. Look at all that right there. That is some crazy looking stuff there. Some glue marks, and I don't know what they were going for with this, but like I said, I'm definitely in the minority. I like this mask. I liked it how it was when it came out, and I think I know I'm definitely going to keep this like it is. I'm not going to overhaul this one, but I definitely want to either purchase another one like this and get it overhauled, or maybe buy a independent mask that someone's going to do for the Halloween 2018, because I like the idea of this mask a lot. I like the idea that the latex is wrinkled, and it kind of represents like Michael Myers being older, and it's kind of a really cool idea that they came up with for this. So I applaud them on this. I mean, that's pretty original idea to come up with something like this, but it definitely looks much better than what they did with the Rob Zombie mask, which, similar idea. Mask been sitting for a while, they put it on, it's all wrinkled, it's kind of got this weathered look to it. So yeah, if anything, Rob Zombie definitely ended up doing that way before these guys did. But I think this mask by Christopher Nelson, the sculpt by him anyway, I think is light years better than what we got with the Rob Zombie mask. Even coincidentally, I actually have it on the Rob Zombie Halloween stand. I figured it was fitting to put it there. This is kind of the mask that I wanted to see in that movie. And before I go, I will show you guys my fear. Look at that. Fucking awesome mask. I like this mask more and more. You know, I tried to sell this one a few times, and I'm really glad I didn't, because it just has that Nick Castle stretch that I really like. That nose might be a little too dark for my taste, but that's fine. And then the fantastic Warlock. Look at this. I mean, like, you can't get better than. I mean, it's like it jumped out the screen. H2. Look at that. The original H2. We have my creep mask. That was overhauled by Rick Ramby. Awesome dude. I hope he ends up getting back in the game and doing some more TOTS masks, because this guy, I'll show you some more that he's done that's amazing, but he definitely brought this creep back to life for me, because this was very disappointing what I got. And I know some people, they get kind of shitty with me on this one, because they think that oh, it's overshadowed, look at all the shadowing on there, it doesn't look accurate. I understand that, but hey, it looks fantastic to film, and it looks great at night, and that's kind of the whole point that Rick did that. Hair looks great. Like I said, it's all in the eye of the beholder. No one really has a wrong answer with these. Some people like them, some people don't. That's what you're willing to pay for and what you like on your shelf. Look at this. I didn't do a review on this guy, but this is my Mezco H1 figure. I just wish he was a little bigger, dude. Tell you, this one's a fantastic figure. Got the boots down. Everything looks great on this. And look at the eyes. The eyes are great too. Maybe I should have got those eyes a little better because of that. Those are some dark eyes right there. Got my Curse figure. Look at that. 3-0. Got my Elrod overhaul by Rick Ramby. Fantastic work. Fantastic. Rick did some good stuff with this one. Got my my captains next to each other here. Rick did this one for me and made it look a little more like I would have seen hopefully in a shop in the mid-70s for Captain Kirk. So I still think looks really good. The hair is really great on this too. Got that orange down, and then he did a conversion for me. He converted the Kirk 75 into his own kind of creation there. That looks good. It's got the weathering on the neck. Same mask, look at that. Really good stuff. And then look at Nick Malpagano's Boogeyman. Is that the Boogeyman? I think it's Halloween Man. Why is it Boogeyman? Nick's gonna be pissed when he sees this, but it's the Halloween Man. Still love this mask. It's a little small, but it's supposed, I mean, the masks weren't that big, but this one, it's a little snug, but fantastic. He made this look as screen accurate as possible. And he did some really good work on this mask. Down to the sideburns there. Nick really does some good work. I need to get another mask from him. I keep saying that and I don't, but I need to message him and get another one, because I really like Nick's work a lot too. He's one of the best out there. He hairs, the hair's great. I mean, he's pretty much, he knocks everything out the park at Handy Boy Studios. Definitely check him out. I know a lot of you guys know who he is. Definitely check him out. He's got some good stuff in the works for 2019. That's another little view. Like I said, it's my man cave. I have a lot of, I just kind of moved a lot of stuff in here. I have a little book. These are actually antique book cases, but every book I have is way too big for here, but they fit the Blu-rays real nice. I'll tell you that much. Some good stuff. Can't forget the three up here, man. Look at those. Look at those guys. Halloween 3. Amazing. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining me for this extra long video. I guess I hadn't done one in a while, so I needed to kind of make up for lost times. But I will be coming back again. I have a few masks that I'm looking at purchasing in the next maybe next month or two, and I'll be doing reviews on them. Looking to get some independent masks along with some other converted masks I've been kind of peeking at, and I might be getting my Curse of Michael Myers mask overhauled. I haven't decided yet, but I'm thinking about doing something with him. We'll see. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, happy Halloween. Oh, before I forget, make sure you like and subscribe. I'll be doing some more future content coming up. I have some ideas for some more Blu-ray reviews with some movies. I might actually be doing some vinyl reviews. I've been talking about that for a while, but I've been, have a new little sound system hooked up, and I'm definitely looking at doing some vinyl reviews for some movie scores from Waxworks, Mondo. So I'll be doing something. I definitely will be doing a review on the Mondo Halloween box set, because I ended up snagging a Beyond Fest copy of the box set. And let me tell you, boys and girls, that splatter for H3 looks amazing. That's my favorite one. I'm going to show you guys, I'll be doing a review on that probably next week or two. But have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching. See you later.